Hi, I'm Vince, and in this sponsored video, I want to give you my honest opinion of this Amcrest motion detecting light bulb Wi-Fi pan and tilt video camera. So it works as a light, creates regular light like a light bulb, but also has a built-in camera, 4 megapixel camera that'll pan and tilt. Now, before I get into too many of the features, let me first answer some of the most commonly asked questions about this camera. Then we'll talk about the features and I'll hook it up. I'm going to put it outside the light that's in front of my garage that also looks out on our driveway. But let's answer some of those questions first. One is, does it have motion detection? And the answer is yes, it does. It actually has AI smart capable motion detection. So it doesn't just say motion's detected. It can detect whether it's a person, an animal, a vehicle, a package, and it records those things. And so you can even search by that. And what's cool is that AI functionality does not require their subscription. Almost all the other cameras, to get that AI functionality, you've got to have a subscription. This one, it comes included even if you don't get their cloud subscription. So that is really, really nice. Another question people commonly ask is, what is this camera's night vision range? It's about 30 feet. When the light's on, it has about 30 feet of night vision range. Now it does have color night vision as well. So that's a bonus to it. Other people ask, is it compatible with a smart home? Technically, it doesn't say that it'll work with Alexa, Google, or any of those things, but with the app, the Amcrest app, you can use it like a smart home. I'm not sure what my dog is barking at. Bailey, no barking. Here's another question people ask, what kind of storage does it have? Well, you can put up to a 128 gig MicroSD card in it. So you can have local storage just like that, no subscription necessary. But it also has cloud services. So if you do subscribe, you get cloud service with it and it'll store your information there. And then finally, can this camera be used indoors? Which is a weird question, but it's asked a lot, and the answer is yes. It can be used indoor and outdoor. So if you want to set it up somewhere indoor, maybe in a garage, maybe in an attic space, wherever, you can set it up indoors. But I'm going to use it outdoor with my garage light. Now, some cool things about it. One, it is a light. So a regular light bulb, so it will put off light, and then it has the camera. It has this little adapter. So if you want to use it, instead of having it in a light socket, if you want to just plug it into a plug somewhere and have it use the plug for power, here's your adapter. So you can do that. That's really cool. And like my outside light, it's about 6 or 8 inches of glass, and the glass is kind of got these designs in it. So if I just screwed this bulb up in there, it really wouldn't stick below that glass, so it wouldn't be very effective. So it comes with an extender. This is a 4-inch extender, so you can screw this in. This will drop it down. So now outside, I'll show you when I set it up. When this screws in with this extender, this will be up in the glass, but the camera will be down below it and we'll be able to view everything. So that's what it comes with, plus the quick start guide. To get it set up, you just create an Amcrest account if you don't already have one. Get the camera hooked up. Amcrest, do add a camera. It'll search and find the camera, and then you can just walk through the steps, sets up your Wi-Fi, connects it, and you're good to go. So I'm going to show you where I install it, and there's not much. I'm not going to show you the installation because it's just screwing in like a light bulb, but I will show you the app and how the app works. So you get to look at that, and I'll show you where I have it outside, and you'll get to see that as well. So let me jump off camera and we'll get to that stuff. My apologies. I had said I was going to hook it up there, but then I realized that this is a motion sensing light. It doesn't even allow power to it during the daylight, and it only sends power to the bulb when there's motion at night. So here we are in the app view. You're looking out the front door of my house, and the screen is blank until I touch it. When I touch it, controls come up. In the bottom left here, you've got the controls for moving the camera. So you can move it once, just pressing it once, and you'll see it move one time the direction you press it. Up or down, there's up, there's down, or you can hold it and it'll move it all the way in the direction you hold it and just keep moving it until you let your finger off of it. So this is going to spin around until you can actually see me in the living room. There I am, recording this. So holding it is what does that, and you can, like I said, go 360 degrees if you want. So I'm just going to move it back to the door, and then again, you can get it as high as you want or as low as you want. If you want to look down at the floor, and it does eventually, it has a cutoff point at about right. We're going to start to get into it because the camera starts to go down inside the device, but look at that range that you've got with the camera right there before it starts to go, the camera starts to get inside of itself. So lots of range. If you don't want that, you can click the little blue button there that I just clicked and it gets rid of it. And you can move the camera just by swiping with your finger sideways on the screen, either side, up and down. You'll see the little arrows going up, going down, moving sideways, diagonally. So you can just do it with your finger. You don't even need to use those buttons if you don't want to use those buttons. So that's kind of a neat feature too. And it just moves the direction you want it to move. But if you want that back, you can go ahead and put it back on the screen. There's a button there that allows you to hear sound that's being picked up by the speaker, so you can actually listen to the audio. So here we are. You're looking at the camera. I've now got it in my garage. I'm tilting up a little bit here, and this gives you a good idea of what the night vision looks like. It's perfectly pitch black in the garage, but look how clear the picture is right there. And again, you can tilt and pan around just like you do with any other area. And as I spin around, look how crystal clear that picture is. You can absolutely see everything with no problem whatsoever. Almost like there's light in there. I mean, obviously there isn't, but I mean, it looks that good where you can see everything clearly, which I think is really, really cool and important for security, right? So this is what you want to be able to see if somebody's breaking in or somebody's in there that shouldn't be in there. That's what you want to be able to see and to be able to move the camera around, which is really, really cool. And look at, I just want to demonstrate some of the clarity too. You can see over here, these are my board games over on that shelf on the right. I can zoom in, no light in there. Look at that. You can see everything. You can see all the titles, all the names, you can read them. That's how crystal clear the image is. So I just think that's fantastic that you get that kind of quality even in night vision mode as we scroll around. The quality is just fantastic of the image here. So I think you're going to absolutely love this and love the quality that you get. And to be able to have that kind of clarity at night is really, really amazing. And so again, you can tilt it around, you can tilt it down, you can move it up like I kind of want it, maybe just showing my door here as people come in and out of my house into the garage. But there's all kind of different settings you can have for this, which is really, really cool. So I just turned the light on because it does have the light. So now with the light turned on, you saw what it did. It brightened everything up. Now the light's off. The camera's adjusting to the light being off, and it's going to go ahead and go back to the night vision there. So I like that from the app you can turn the light on. That's very, very cool. So there you go. You got to see it function. You got to see how the app works, the super sharp, crystal clear output that it has, the video quality. You got to see night mode and how that works. So this is a fantastic product. It really is, and you can't beat it for the money. I love that it comes with this adapter and this extender. I am going to have to change out my light outside, get something that's not motion detecting, because I do want this right outside where I was going to put it outside the garage. It would be perfect for that. And it will, again, do motion tracking. So Amcrest is a well-known brand. They've been around for a long, long time, and they make high quality security cameras. So I can't recommend this enough. It's loaded with features, and the monthly subscription for this is very little if you do want to go with the iCloud storage and some of the bonus features you get with that. So if you're watching this video, you're obviously in the market for something like this, and this clearly caught your eye. So why don't you do this? Go ahead, put it in your cart. If you get this, I think you're going to be just as satisfied with it as I am. And think about how excited you'll be when this little package arrives and you get to install your Amcrest security camera.